This is Michael Swain, Executive Director of Freedom of Religion South Africa for ECE, with an urgent announcement and a call for engagement. Since December 2023, a coalition of senior faith leaders representing over 20 million people from the Christian, Islamic and traditional African spirituality faiths have been meeting with the Department of Basic Education. This followed the discovery that the DBE is currently training teachers of children in the 0 to 9-year-old age bracket to infuse pre-primary and primary schools with transgender ideology. The DBE has been using a comprehensive program called the ECE Toolkit to train teachers since 2019. They have set up a special unit called the Directorate, Social Inclusion and Equity in Education Unit to develop it, backed by a 40 million rand grant from a Belgian donor. Here are some actual quotes from the ECE Toolkit that are being taught to little children today. The goal of this training is to help them break free from harmful gender stereotypes that hold them back in life. Teachers must ask learners from a young age for their preferred name and pronouns. Teachers must use they-them pronouns to let children know that we cannot assume someone's gender identity just by looking at them. Teachers must encourage children to use toilet facilities that correspond with their gender identity. And teachers should work with children to foster understanding of gender diversity. Teachers must make room for children who may be exploring their gender identity. And finally, teachers must demonstrate that gender identity should not be assumed. The coalition presented the DBE with a 35-page comprehensive position statement, giving a detailed summary of their concerns and the applicable South African law. The coalition accused the DBE of indoctrinating small children into transgender ideology at an age where they cannot possibly process what they're being taught. It reminded the DBE that its own policy states that parents have the inalienable right to educate and raise their children according to their own values and beliefs. It demanded that the state training of pre-primary and primary school teachers be stopped immediately. And it asked for a family values unit to be set up within the DBE to ensure that a diversity of views are always considered. However, in their reply at a subsequent meeting, the DBE stated that they believe that the religious freedom rights of parents are limited. They defend their rollout of transgender ideology because they claim that they are entitled to supplement the views of parents with constitutional principles. They claim that they cannot promote any religious view in schools, only secularism. They insist that the ECE Toolkit training is essential to stop gender-based violence and bullying in schools. The DBE used capital letters to stress that they will continue to roll out this program and teach transgender ideology to little children, whether parents or faith community leaders like it or not. Despite every effort by the coalition of religious leaders to engage with and ask the Minister of Basic Education and the Presidency to intervene, they have failed to respond. Now, if you are concerned about the DBE's plans to implement this program in every pre-primary and primary school in South Africa, visit the forsa.org.za website now and click on the link for more information or to make an online submission. We are in a battle for the minds and hearts of the next generation. We therefore encourage you to take 2 minutes to have your say and speak up for the children who cannot speak for themselves. Thank you.